You see it everywhere. AI this, AI that. Your feed is full of people building amazing things, automating their jobs and launching businesses overnight. And you're stuck wondering, where do I even begin? It feels like you've missed the boat, and everyone else got a secret invitation to the future. That feeling of being left behind is real. The marketing promises you'll become a genius in 5 minutes. The gurus sell $1,000 courses. It's confusing, it's expensive, and honestly, it's designed to make you feel like you need them. But here's the truth they don't want you to know. The fundamentals are simple, and the best tools to get started are free. My thesis for you today is simple. You don't need a computer science degree or a huge budget to make AI work for you. In this video, I'm going to give you a complete beginner's course. We'll cover the essential free tools, build a real-world project from scratch, and even set up your first automation. No jargon, just results. So let's start with your new toolkit. Forget the hundreds of AI tools launching every week. You only need to master 3 types to handle about 80% of common tasks. Think of it as your AI starter pack. First up, the brain. This is your large language model, or LLM. Its job is to understand and generate text. The most famous one is ChatGPT. You've heard of it. Its free version, running on GPT 3.5, is incredibly powerful. It's your copywriter, your strategist, your brainstorming partner. It turns your ideas into words. Next, you need an eye. This is your image generator. It turns words into pictures. While tools like Midjourney are famous, they aren't free anymore. So for our toolkit, we'll use Leonardo AI. Its free tier is generous, giving you daily credits to create stunning, high-quality images from a simple text description. It's your personal graphic designer. Finally, you need the hands. This is your automation engine. This is the magic glue that connects your other tools. We'll use Make.com. Its free plan is perfect for beginners. It lets you build workflows that say, when this happens in one app, do that in another app. It's your tireless digital assistant who never takes a coffee break. So that's the core toolkit. ChatGPT for text, Leonardo for images, and Make for automation. All free to start. Now, most tutorials stop here. They show you the tools and say, good luck. But that's not how you learn. You learn by doing. So let's build something real. Let's invent a character. Meet Sarah. Sarah runs a small artisanal coffee shop called The Daily Grind. She loves coffee, but she hates marketing. She needs to post on social media every day, but she has no time and no ideas. Her goal? Create a week's worth of Instagram posts. The content, the images, everything. Let's help Sarah. Step 1 is idea generation. We'll use our brain, ChatGPT. Staring at a blank page is the worst, so we're not going to do that. We're going to give ChatGPT a role and a clear task. This is the first secret of getting good results, giving the AI a job title. Okay, here we are in ChatGPT. I'm not going to just say, write some Instagram posts. That's lazy, and you'll get lazy results. Watch this. I'll write, you are an expert social media marketer for artisanal coffee shops. Your tone is warm, witty, and knowledgeable. Generate 7 Instagram post ideas for a shop called The Daily Grind. For each idea, provide the caption text and a detailed description of an image that would go with it. And boom, look at this. We have Meet the Maker Monday, featuring the head barista, Trivia Tuesday about coffee bean origins, Wellness Wednesday with a matcha latte. It gives us the full caption, hashtags, and a description for the image. This is our content plan for the week. It took us 30 seconds. So in plain English, we just turned a 2-hour brainstorming session into a 1-minute task. This is the core value of a language model. It beats the blank page. But great text is only half the battle. Now we need visuals, and we're not hiring a photographer. This brings us to our I, Leonardo AI. We're going to take the image descriptions from ChatGPT and bring them to life. This is where most beginners make a mistake. They just copy and paste the description. But you need to translate it into a language the image AI understands. You need to think like a photographer. Let's take the idea for Wellness Wednesday. ChatGPT's description was a beautiful photo of a vibrant green matcha latte next to a book. That's okay, but we can do better. In Leonardo, I'll write overhead shot, vibrant matcha latte with delicate foam art on a rustic wooden table, next to an open book and glasses, soft morning light, cozy coffee shop ambiance. Photorealistic. Look at the difference. The first prompt would have given us a generic, boring image. But because we added details like overhead shot, soft morning light, and photorealistic, we get an image that looks like a professional photo. It's stunning, and it cost us nothing.
We can repeat this for all 7 posts. In about 10 minutes, Sarah has a full week of amazing, custom-made images to go with her captions. Think about the cost of that. A photographer for a day? A subscription to a stock photo site? We just did it for free. This is a huge unlock for any small business or creator.
Okay, let's pause. Right now, Sarah has her content. She could manually post one of these every day, and that's already a massive win. Most people stop here. They've learned 2 tools in isolation. But the real power, the thing that separates amateurs from professionals, is making the tools talk to each other. It's time to introduce the hands. Welcome to Make.com. It looks intimidating at first, like a weird flowchart, but the concept is simple. You create a scenario. A scenario is just a recipe. When A happens, do B, then do C. Our goal is to build a scenario that automatically takes our content and schedules it to post. We want to set it and forget it. First, we need a place to store our content. A simple Google Sheet is perfect. We'll have columns for the date to post, the caption text, and the image. I've gone ahead and copied over the 7 posts we created with ChatGPT and Leonardo. This sheet is our command center. Inside Make, we create a new scenario. The first module, our trigger, will be Google Sheets. We'll tell it to watch our sheet for new rows. Then we add a module for Instagram. We connect them, we map the data. We tell it, take the text from the caption column and put it in the Instagram caption field. Now, for the images, we'd first upload them to a place like Google Drive. Then we'd add a Google Drive module in the middle to fetch the right image before passing it to Instagram. It's a simple chain of command. Google Sheets says what to post. Google Drive provides the image. Instagram posts it. Finally, we set the schedule. We can tell Make to run this scenario every morning at 9 a.m. It will check the sheet, see if there's a post for today, and if there is, it will automatically post it to Sarah's Instagram. She doesn't have to lift a finger. Her entire week of marketing is now running on autopilot. Let's recap what we just did. We started with an idea. Sarah needs to market her coffee shop. We used ChatGPT to generate a week of content ideas and captions. We used Leonardo AI to create 7 beautiful custom images. And we used Make.com to build a system that posts it all for her automatically. Total time to build this system? About an hour. The total cost? $0. The time she saves every week? At least 3 to 4 hours. That's time she can spend improving her coffee, talking to customers, or just not stressing about marketing. This is what I mean when I say AI is a practical tool, not some far-off science fiction concept. Now, you might be thinking, this is cool, but what else can this do? This exact workflow, the brain, the eye, the hands, can be adapted for almost anything. Are you a consultant? Automate your lead follow-up emails. Are you a student? Automate your research summary process. A creator? Automate your video descriptions and thumbnails. The key is to stop thinking about them as separate tools. The power is in the combination. The language model creates the information. The image model creates the visuals. The automation engine executes the task. It's a digital assembly line, and you are the architect. But there is a ceiling to this. The quality of your output is 100% dependent on the quality of your input. Garbage in, garbage out is more true for AI than anything else. The next step in your journey is learning how to talk to these AIs. This skill is called prompt engineering. Remember how we told ChatGPT to be a social media marketer and gave Leonardo photographic terms? That's basic prompt engineering. It's about providing context, setting a role, defining the format, and specifying the tone. It's the difference between getting a generic paragraph and a perfectly crafted email. Here's what most people miss. A good prompt isn't a command, it's a conversation.
You give it an initial prompt, see the result, and then refine it. You can say, okay, that's good, but make it funnier. Or rewrite that for a 5-year-old. Or put that into a table format. It's a dance. You lead, it follows, and together you create something better.
So we've covered the what, the why, and the how. You have your free toolkit, you have a real-world project you can build today, and you have the foundational concept of prompt engineering. You now know more about the practical application of AI than 90% of people out there.
The feeling of being overwhelmed, it comes from looking at the entire mountain. But you don't climb a mountain in one leap. You do it one step at a time. Today, you took the first most important step. You've replaced confusion with a concrete plan. So, what is your action item? Your homework from this course? It's not to go build a complex automation. Not yet. Your task is simpler. I want you to identify just one repetitive, annoying task in your work or personal life, something you do every week that drains your energy. Maybe it's writing a weekly report. Maybe it's sorting emails. Maybe it's coming up with dinner ideas. Just pick one thing. Write it down. Then just think about how the brain, eye, and hands framework could apply. Don't build it. Just map it out. That's your first win.
Once you have that map, you'll be ready to write the prompts that make it all work. And that's the next piece of the puzzle. In my next video, I'm going to break down my personal 5-step framework for writing perfect prompts. It's the system I use to get pro-level results from any AI every single time.